9 people have lost their lives in landslides and flash floods triggered by heavy rains in southern and central Kerala. The IMD has issued a red alert in 6 districts across the state and a yellow alert in 11 districts. Apart from 9 deaths, around a dozen people have been reported missing as well. Kottayam is the worst hit district after receiving 148 millimeters of rainfall since 8:30 a.m. on Saturday, leading to the death of at least 6 people. Around 8 people remain missing, while rescue operations are also adversely affected due to the rains in Kottayam. 4 landslides were reported in various parts of the district as many waited to be rescued. In many areas, heavy rainfall led to water levels rising to the roof of homes and shops and bridges submerged underwater. Multiple teams of the NDRF, Army and Navy have been pressed into rescue missions as towns are flooded and residents have to be relocated to safer places. Union Home Minister Amit Shah took to Twitter to extend his support to the state of Kerala. He is assured that the centre will provide all possible support to the state and is constantly monitoring the situation.
How severely Kottayam was affected can be understood through these devastating images. Here in Kottayam, almost 40 to 50 feet, that was the water level when it started growing up since Friday evening. Now, not just this house has gone and the debris. Look at the heavy branches that have surfaced along with the water. And this one side of the images that you're seeing. If I could take you the other side of the road, now one would imagine that these areas are located quite 30 to 50 feet higher from the water level. Look at this house was submerged for more than 12 feet. And still people are just trying to ensure to bring out their valuable belongings that was left out in the house, since it was all submerged. Imagine from this surface, 12 to 13 feet, that was the water level. The rescue relief operation continues. However, the downpouring, which continues now, also affecting the entire operation of the agencies. Almost NDRF, SDRF, Air Force, Navy, all have been roped in for the operations to ensure maximum people are evacuated, airlifted and taken to the safer point. But the furious rain these images are explaining are really scary. Not just one side but other side, since this is one of the river which connects 2 districts, Kottayam and Idukki. It could be understood what would have been the situation at the moment, then when water started increasing in this particular area, and also the people, how they survived this devastation. Bringing all the ground reports on India Today from Kottayam, Kerala. This is Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
ഏത് സാഹചര്യത്തിലും എല്ലാത്തിനെയും അതിജീവിക്കാനുള്ള സംവിധാനങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. കോട്ടയം ജില്ലയിൽ തന്നെ NDRF ഉണ്ട്, ആർമി ഉണ്ട്, എയർലിഫ്റ്റിംഗ് ടീം സമീപ സമയത്ത് തന്നെ വരും. ഒരുപക്ഷെ ETF-ന്റെ സംവിധാനം നമ്മൾ വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് എടുക്കുകയാണ്. പിന്നെ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ടാസ്ക് ഫോഴ്സ് ബാംഗ്ലൂരിൽ നിന്നാണ് അവർ വരുന്നത്. അവരുടെ സംവിധാനം ഇവിടെ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
My colleague Ashutosh Mishra is now joining me live from Kottayam district, which is the worst hit district as far as the Kerala rains are concerned. Ashutosh, we saw your report from Kottayam earlier today. Currently, what is the status of the rescue and relief operations which are being carried out by various agencies that are present on the ground?
It is underway, Polumi, at multiple pockets, but since the weather, the non-stop rain, the furious rain is disrupting the rescue relief operations. So far, there's a confirmation of 9 people died, including all these districts, including through landslides. And the furious rain, the flash flood, look how devastation it created. This is one of the bridge which creates these 2 villages which are from 2 different districts. One side where I'm reporting at the moment is Kottayam, other side is the Idukki. And there are several villages which are essential for these villages to connect from one place to another, are washed away with this furious flow of the water when it started increasing on Friday evening. Binu Joseph is one of the local who lives here, would tell us how exactly this unfolded on the Friday evening. But meanwhile, these are the live images from Kottayam district explaining the devastation. The degree of devastation was brought by several rivers in this particular belt, particularly in this western ghat of the Kerala. So, Binu, what exactly happened there? Where were you and what did you see when the water level started increasing?
See, yesterday, morning itself rain started at 7:30. Rain started. It was a heavy rain. And this is a place, is a boundary of Kottayam and Idukki district. Okay. And before there was one bridge.
This is one of the bridge. Yes. Which was connectivity.
Yes. Connection to Kottayam and Idukki district.
All right.
Due to heavy flood, all bridges broken. Hereby in this river, almost 5 bridges already broken. 4 to 5 bridges.
5 bridges. So how many villagers could be stranded at the moment in their respective villages?
Sorry?
How many villagers would be approximately stranded there because of no connectivity?
This is another village that is comes under Idukki district and Kokkayar Panchayat.
When did you receive the first relief operation or the support from the agency?
Actually, I don't know. I was not here in the
Is there power supply at the moment?
No.
There is no electricity. The agencies, including the SDRF, NDRF and other agencies, are ensuring rescue and relief operation. But these images, Polemy, on ground zero are explaining how scary it was, the tragedy, the devastation it was brought since Friday late evening, the rain showers. But very significantly, since the rescue relief operations are being carried out, there are multiple places where the landslides are being reported. Now, that's also going to be another challenging task since several people have gone missing. The efforts are on by all the agencies, all the manpower, all the boots on the ground to ensure all those who survived this should be found out. But the biggest challenge is the weather, which is now the biggest hurdle here. There is a non-stop rain showers in multiple pockets, and moreover, the kind of connectivity it has disrupted, because if you have to travel from one place to another, these type of bridges are very essential. In fact, we had to go behind this village where there's a massive landslide. The road connectivity are now also hampering the operation. Back to you.
Right, so massive challenges over there for the agencies that are working on the ground in order to provide relief and rescue. Ashutosh, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details.